Well, 3 decades after Wonder Woman, Lynda Carter is proving she is just as unstoppable as her best-known character. She's returned to her musical roots, and tonight, here in New York, she opens her new cabaret act, An Intimate Evening with Lynda Carter. Welcome back, Lynda.
Thank you, Julie.
I'll bet you a lot of your fans are out there going, I didn't know that she once sang.
I know.
But this was your first love?
It is really I started, the first paycheck I had was I was 14 years old. And I went on the road right out of high school, and then I quit the road because it wasn't getting me where I wanted to go. And I went to be an actress, and they told me I couldn't say I was a singer. So I didn't tell anyone I was a singer.
Why?
Because singers don't act. And actors don't sing. So you just have to say one thing, and that's what I said. And then after I became famous, I was able to...
Well, superheroes can sing, act, fly an invisible plane, get the magic lasso out and force the truth out of people. Didn't you tell them that
Honey,
after?
I've lived in Washington a long time, and so far it hasn't worked. Not in the last 6 years, at least.
What hasn't worked? The magic lasso?
Yeah, lasso of truth.
Have you tried it? Do you ever use it on your kids or your husband?
Oh God, no! They would. It would. You know, they just wouldn't speak to me.
So, what made you decide to go back to singing? Because you said it's been 20 years since you've been on the stage.
20 years. I did Chicago in the West End of London, and Barry Weissler.
Well, this is your cabaret act we're watching right now. But when you were doing Chicago and Lynda, you played
Mama Morton, and that was it was easy. It were 2 songs. And I thought, you know, I miss this so much. So I do it. It's not to be more famous. It's not to make a lot of money. It's really because it's thrilling to me.
Different from acting.
Yes.
Thrilling.
Thrilling in that there's a part of me that I give in those moments that I'm unable to show in any other way except with my very, very best friends.
Were you scared after 20 years of not being on stage, taking the stage in London and Chicago? Or even
more so in Chicago, doing Chicago. I can say that I'm always nervous and with that good energy, but I'm better now, I think, because I've lived life, and when I sing a tortured song, I can feel. I remember that in the years prior that we were talking about earlier. So I think that I've kind of got a weird sense of humor. So it's just the pieces of me that you'll see.
Well, you debuted your cabaret act in San Francisco,
yes,
and you got rave reviews.
Yes, I thought my husband wrote them.
And that's very nice if he did, but they didn't. It was people who maybe had never heard you sing before, and then you really knocked their socks off, which got you to Feinstein's here in New York.
Which got me to Feinstein's.
How do you pick the songs you're going to sing?
You know, I pick them because it's as simple as I wanted to sing them. They are diverse, there are standards, but then it's just because it either makes me laugh, it makes me cry, I love the lyric, whatever.
I have a final very serious question.
Yes, dear.
Have you ever gone as Wonder Woman for Halloween?
You got to be kidding.
No, I'm actually not. Did you ever dig out your costume and do it as a joke for a party or anything like that?
I would not.
Ever, after doing the show?
Ever. Last time it came out was for show and tell.
For your kids at school. Lynda Carter, thanks so much.
Thanks,
Such
Julie.
a pleasure having you on.
I love you, sweet girl.
Too.
You're the best.
Thanks.